If you haven't seen Nope, drop everything immediately and go watch it. It's path-breaking, it's mind-blowing, it's cinematic, it's epic, but it's not for everybody. Let's discuss. Cinema was dead. It was until today. But I thought cinema would be revived. The last hope I was expecting it would come from somebody like Christopher Nolan, the Oppenheimer, the IMAX epic. If that failed to bring in new audience to the theater to watch a spectacle called cinema that we all love and cherish, if that failed, we did not have any hope. If Tenet and Dunkirk could not pull in audience, I mean, let us not be kidding here. They are commercial successes. But how many new audience did they bring in? Not many, right? If not that, how could Oppenheimer bring in new audience? Because it's not happening. Avatar 2 trailer did not garner much attention. And we were worried that all we would be left with after 2022 would be glorified television. But quite surprisingly, cinema is brought back to the theaters by this man called Jordan Peele. I know he made one of the most successful and profitable films of all time called Get Out. But to everybody's surprise, to a pleasant surprise, he is the one who's at least given the strongest statement as to why there needs to be cinema, why cinema needs to be alive, and that is Nope. I know it is presented as this comedy thriller sort of thing, but it's epic. It's shot as an epic, thought of as an epic, and primarily from the very conception itself, it was envisioned to be an epic. Jordan Peele has created this match which nobody was expecting, at least me or people in my circle, people on the internet. People were not seeing that this would happen. People were not expecting for this to happen, but it happened. Nope is a masterpiece. Nope is brilliant. Nope is risque. Nope is pushing boundaries. Nope is breaking those frontiers, crossing those frontiers, breaking those barriers, breaking those mirrors. Everything that you have to do in order for you to become the pioneer in the next phase of cinema. How the cowboys of John Ford have done. How the cowboys of Kurosawa have done. And yes, we have a modern cowboy, and his name is Jordan Peele. And I don't want to spoil your mood by discussing the plot and other things of it. Should be watched. But I'll say it's not for everybody. And it shouldn't be for everybody. Cinema from its conception should be local. It should be personal. What makes it universal is the acceptance by the audience. Jordan Peele is the modern Hitchcock. Hitchcock made this format, made this art form called cinema for what it is. Whether we like it or not, he has played a crucial role in the development of this art form called cinema that we all love. Jordan Peele is the guy who's doing the same with Nope. He is making this thing called genre film, which the mainstream wouldn't allow you to do because it doesn't have this mainstream sensibility. So all these things which do not have quote unquote mainstream sensibilities are pushed into these things called genres, which was a thing that was pioneered and championed by this man called Alfred Hitchcock. And today, as we stand in 2022, the same thing is being done by this visionary called Jordan Peele. And does not be kidding, this is a love story to cinema. It's shot in this big, wide 65mm IMAX that could only be experienced in the biggest screen that you could imagine. I know. I live in India. So I've seen it in a theater, which was probably not the best screen to watch this film in. But still, it translated. Still, it made me happy. Still, it made me look forward to the future of cinema. Few continents far away. That's the power of cinema. And of course, this movie has elements that are quintessential Jordan Peele. So he does have the African American story running behind. The story is essentially told twice. First, in words by the actress who describes this black person who's a jockey and who's riding this horse, which was supposed to be the first film ever created. And a century later, we filmed the most epic shit, this great monster, for the first time. How was it done? It was done on a mechanical IMAX camera without any electronics, the old school way. Because the digital shit is not good enough. That's a powerful statement. That's a very, very powerful statement. And this movie is a great love story to cinema. A man in the movie sacrifices his life because he wants to shoot something at the golden hour in this beautiful light. We have waited few hours for it to get dark, for it to become this way. The best environment that we could have. Because we love filming. That's it. That's all it is. If this movie can create few filmmakers moving forward who can do anything to get that one shot, to get that one scene, to write that one scene, to make that magic, to create that magic and pull in new audience, Jordan Peele is a successful man. Of course, he needs to be a rich man. Please go and watch the movie. I'm sure he's already rich, but you know what I mean. But I'm sure it's not for everybody. And I'm sure there could be people who would say that this film was boring. In my city, the movie was not running well. And I'm sure by the end of the week, it's going to be removed from all the screens. That's a sad thing. But hopefully, it will find its audience. But I wish that this movie is that flashpoint which is going to motivate, create, and invigorate new filmmakers to come and make cinema great again. Thank you. This is Anil and this is Barivata. I know this is not done in our usual style, but I just wanted to say this is epic shit. Go watch it.